Hello everybody, this is Mark at Quadrajet Power. I'm got a 72 Chevy Quadrajet here. It's a 704-2202. I wanted to show you how to install the vacuum brake on this particular carburetor. This was used on Chevrolet from 72 to some of the truck carbs through 78, 79, passenger cars through 74. This one has two different rods, and the secondary air valve rod just has this single hole where most of them had a longer hole that would allow some movement there, but the movement on this one is on the end of the pull off and vacuum brake. This is our CPO 726. So this one's already been removed, but so with this two rod setup, the rod that's connected to the choke mechanism here goes in the bottom hole where the spring is, and that's gonna it's got some tangs here on it. We're gonna slide that in and get it in the middle of those two tangs, so it'll slide back and forth. That's gonna close the choke flap, and the choke mechanism would open. The divorce choke rod that would go in here would open the choke when it was warm, but this pull off is going to close it. So we're going to connect the choke rod. We sell these two, and then it goes through this long hole, and it's going to go through that way. Now we're going to slide the pull off into the bracket here and slide it all the way in. It's got the tangs on it. A lot of those get broken off, but most of the time the pull off will still hold in there pretty well without the tangs if you happen to break those. We also sell a spring that will wrap around and hold the pull off in place if those tangs are broken. So that's how the two rods are connected to this particular pull off. We're going to check and make sure the secondaries are opening properly, and you can see that the choke, because of the spring, it's closing the primary choke all the way, and that spring is going to operate that way, and when the choke functions correctly, it will open it up when the choke rod is connected to the divorce choke when it's warm. Now we're going to make sure that as the pull off here, we're going to make sure that when it's pulled all the way in by vacuum and just pushing on it here, you can use a vacuum pump. We're going to make sure the primary choke flap opens up about 1/4 of an inch here, so it will allow air in on a cold start. If it's not adjusted properly and the choke is closed, then the engine's not going to run because it has to get some air in. Now if it needs adjusting, if we pulled it to and it wasn't adjusted all the way, then we would bend this rod a little bit right here to make sure that when it's closed, well, it's actually, I'm sorry, ignore that. The bottom rod, we would once the choke is pulled all the way in, it's pulling this rod to pull the choke flap open. If we needed to adjust it, we would bend this rod right here and bend it to make sure that the opening is the correct amount. So that's how we do it. I'm going to install a vacuum hose. Got to cut this one a little shorter. We want to make sure the vacuum hose itself isn't going to kink, so it can't be too long. So it needs to slide on, and the hose needs to be smooth here so that it doesn't kink up and not get the vacuum that it needs. So that's how we install our CPO 726. I'll put the products in the note. This is for a 72 to 74 Chevy passenger car, 72 to 79 Chevy truck carburetors use this particular pull-off with the 2 rods. Hope that helps. Hope you learned something today. Quadrajetpower.com for all your Quadrajet needs. We've got all the parts, kits, everything that you can need for your Quadrajet. You can email us at info@quadrajetpower.com. Thanks for watching.